Okay, I love to walk. I love walking since my childhood. Cry in the rain and nobody watch me, but I feel so close to it. So that is how I started walking, and I love walking.
Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, peace be upon him, used to walk at a fast pace, and those who walked with him had difficulty keeping with him. In a hadith reported by Ali in Tirmizi, he described Prophet Muhammad's vigorous way of walking. When he walked, because of the speed and force of the legs, it seemed as if he was descending from a high place. Abu Hurairah, in another hadith in Tirmizi, narrated that, "I did not see anyone walk faster than him, as is the earth folded for him. A few moments ago, he would be here, and then there. We found it difficult to keep pace when we walked with him, and he walked at his normal pace." Walking isn't just about moving from one place to another. It also significantly benefits physical health. In addition to being an effective means of spreading the message of Islam widely, walking can bring a servant closer to their Creator. Currently, documenting one's journey on social media seems to be a trend that positively impacts the lives of others by opening their eyes and minds to the uniqueness of the outside world.
I choose social media because social media can reach a lot of people at the same time. But at the same time, it is a reality program. So I do the walking in real time, and I share at the same time in social media to reach a lot of people. So like a reality TV, it is also a reality social media program. That's why I choose walking and upload it in some platform on social media.
Long journeys and winding obstacles do not break his spirit to continue moving towards the goal, which is to bring messages and awareness about childhood cancer to the public.
Our aim is in social media, but on the way, if I find some people, they give some reaction, so I feel so happy. A lot of people give applause, they horn also, they horn the car, and usually they will return 2-3 times before they stop in front of me and ask some question. So I feel so glad. They give also some water to me. They pass to me also some bread. So the response is very touching for me.
All the hard work of the journey seems to be rewarded every time he receives unwavering support from his social media viewers and the people he meets along the way. This support becomes his provision to continue walking and spreading as much awareness about cancer as he can, as long as he's still breathing.
Memang bagus Uncle Muklis ni sebabnya tak semua orang mampu buat macam ni. Menyumbangkan misi dia tu, program tu bukan senang ya. Berjalan kaki yang saya tengok baru ni, daripada Ali Kid lah saya dapat tahu pun. Dan yang terbaru ni pada TikTok dia. Banyak video-video yang dia buat ya. Tentang anak-anak kids lah yang dah pergi, yang dah rasa tersentuh kan sebab kita punya kawan-kawan yang dalam ward pun semua yang sama-sama duduk dalam ward kan. Jadi memang rasa macam semangat tu sebenarnya untuk saya jugalah, semangat untuk saya dia berjuangkan kids ni untuk parent-parent yang mana yang baru, yang macam saya. Kira baguslah, bagus. Bagi semangat dan motivasi pada saya dan juga kawan-kawan lah.
Dia bagi sokongan untuk anak kanser dan diri dia juga. Dan untuk seluruh mata, dia buka mata orang macam kita orang ni ada dekat sini. So kita orang tengah survive, dia buka mata satu Malaysia. Yang kita orang ni kalau kena penyakit ni tak boleh nak survive.
The challenging thing is myself. Because sometimes I feel so tired. I feel we feel some anger sometimes. If I feel tired and I remember things that make me angry or make me hurt, that is the problem. So the challenge is not anything else but myself. It is quite challenging for me to face the street dogs because I don't bring anything. Before I used to bring a kind of whip, 3 meters long whip, so I can make the sound of the whip to make them run away. But nowadays I don't use that kind of things. So dog is a territorial animal. So if we enter their territory, so we are the foreign. So we have to respect them. So sometimes they are coming to attack me, but I learn to stay cool, not to do any harm things to them.
It is generally known that the best of people is those who always give benefit to others. This is because the best of words are words of calling other people towards good deeds and prevent them from evil doings. This is stated in the Quran. And who speaks better than he who calls others to the service of Allah, to affirm His oneness and obey His orders. And he himself does what is right and says, I am one of the Muslims who totally submit themselves to Allah. Surah Fussilat 33. Indeed, that's the special nature of humans, creations of Allah, who always strive to bring benefit to others, even with the smallest steps they take every day.
Pamphlet is old school propaganda distribution. I don't bring the pamphlet anymore. Before, yes, we bought some papers, some pamphlets, and distributed, but not anymore because we are going online. We are going, in the social media platform. That's why I put this hashtag all around me, behind my back, also this thing. So people can watch it and they can take the picture of it and they can check it online. That is our aim. That is our target. So if I walk beside the road and I find traffic jam, I like it. I'm happy to find the traffic jam because a lot of people will watch my hashtag and they will snap it. That is my aim. That is my target. Not the pamphlet. Not the pamphlet anymore.
Unveiling the curtain on his purpose in taking that first step, bringing stories and awareness about child cancer patients. His response is very simple and sincere as a symbol of his love for the Almighty.
Let me explain. I don't know if it is enough time. Let me explain to you. There is one hadith which inspired me most, which motivate me to do this kind of things. It is written in hadith. I'm not sure in which one, but quite famous, the hadith. In this hadith, Rasulullah SAW said that in the hereafter, in the Yawm al-Qiyamah, Allah Ta'ala will say to some group of believers who are queuing to enter the Jannah because they believe they are qualified for Jannah. So they are staying on the line to enter the Jannah. But then at the time, according to this hadith, then at the time Allah Ta'ala will say, no, you cannot enter. There will be surprise for them. You cannot enter the Jannah. Why they say? Because Allah Ta'ala said, Allah Ta'ala replied, my people, my humble servant, they were sick and you didn't come to them to see them. My people, my humble servant, when they were hungry, you didn't come to feed them. When they were sleeping without any blanket, you didn't come to cover them with a blanket. So it is very, very hurting for me to know this kind of hadith. That means in order to serve Him, in order to get closer to Him, we need to serve His people. We need to serve His humble servant. We need to help. We need to help this. His humble servant. So that is my inspiration for doing all of these things. In order to serve Him, we need to serve these people. We need to serve our fellow human, our fellow creature, dog, cats, animal, birds, anything. So in my program, I choose this, children with cancer.
His sincerity in charting steps from north to south, even trading across continents to bring smiles to young cancer patients in an effort to ease the financial burdens on the families of these patients is executed with absolute joy. His sincerity in fulfilling the duty to celebrate his own life and that of others is truly extraordinary, even though behind it there lies a story of sorrow.
Small kids feeling. I'm an old man with the mind, with the heart of a small kid. Because my father died when I was 9 years old, and 2 years later, my mother also died. During that time, as a small child, it was quite difficult for me. But I found a way to get closer to him. As I told you before, I got closer to him. I used to walk alone, not with people, alone, to get closer with him. I can communicate with him. I can speak freely with him. I can cry during my walk. I'm an old man, but with the heart, with the feeling, with the mind of a small kid. So when I found this group, these children with cancer, so I decided to give focus on them as a children, and as an old children, as an old child inside of me. So that's why. So I'm dealing with myself actually. I'm doing this for Allah, but through these children, through my child self. That is why I choose these children.
Cancer is rare in children. In Malaysia, the incidence of pediatric cancer is about 77.4 per million children aged less than 15 years, and these are quite different from cancers affecting adults, and they respond differently to treatment. Although the number of children recovering from cancer is relatively higher compared to adults, the pain borne by these children has robbed the joy of their childhood, not to mention their families who have to sacrifice time and financial to provide the best care for their loved ones.
Adik-adik yang disahkan kanser lah. Kanser neuroblastoma. Dia kolek salah daripada, tapi dia banyak lah. Dia kena bahagian banyak lah. Maksudnya daripada abdomen dia, lepas tu daripada tulang belakang, dekat tangan pun ada. Setiap anggota badan tu seluruh lah. Termasuklah tengkorak dia sekali. Juga kaki tu memang lumpuh terus lah.
Saya kena kanser pada umur 15 tahun. Awal tahun. Saya kena kanser tulang. Kalau nama orang kata pun nama doktor orang panggil Erwin sarcoma. Kanser tulang. Kena kat belah kanan, kat kaki kanan lah. Masih di peringkat awal sebab masa saya kena tu, saya terus refer ke doktor. So doktor pun kata sebaik awak refer cepat, kalau tidak tulang tu maybe akan lain cerita dia lah. Sekarang alhamdulillah saya masa umur 16 tahun dah habis rawatan kemo. So sekarang masih recovery sebab 2 bulan lepas saya baru lepas operation buat kali kedua.
The advancements in technology, medical expertise, and support from family and the community greatly aid these little patients on their path to recovery. However, the exceptional support provided by special individuals like Mukhlis Ilyas, who tirelessly work to help raise funds for their treatment, also has a significant impact on the recovery of these children.
Dia banyak juga membantu sebab dia umur yang macam Atuk Mukhlis ni, dia bagi saya vibe yang macam semangat. Lebih untuk ke arah yang dapat berjuang lah dalam saya punya survivor ni, dan untuk orang lain juga. Sebab dia perjuangkan anak-anak kanser kan.
Perhaps to him, what he does is simply a devotion as a servant to the divine. However, in the eyes of child cancer patients and their families, his contributions are truly invaluable.
Seorang yang melakukan sesuatu tanpa bayaran pun, dan seorang yang sangat gagah daripada saya. Seorang macam umpama bapa saya lah yang memperjuangkan anak-anak kanser ni. Sangat-sangat. Tak tahu nak cakap. Sangat-sangat. Terima kasih sebenarnya.
We build houses within hospital facilities for families of pediatric patients. So these facilities meant for families a long-term stay, especially during accompanying their children seeking treatment in the hospital. So we have four houses now. The first one in HUKM Ceras, second in Hospital University Science Malaysia in Kelantan. The third one is here in Hospital Tunku Azizah. And the fourth one, insyaAllah, coming Hospital Wanita Kanak-Kanak Sabah, Women and Children Hospital in Sabah. So on top of the house, the facilities here meant for families to stay comfortably while away from home. We have a family room for minimum 4. We have kitchen, dining, laundry service for them, surau, lounge, and a play area for the children. So this is their second home while they are in the hospital. At the same time, we are also recognized as the cancer facilities because most of our patients, especially the long-term ones, are cancer patients. Chemotherapy will take 3 to 6 months. So this is the place for them to spend their family time.
Allah mentions that thinking is a function of the heart. He says, "Have they not traveled through the land, seeing the remnants of above civilizations, so that their hearts may learn wisdoms, and their ears may thus learn to hear? But even if they do, all the journeys are useless, for it is not the eyes, but the hearts in the breasts that are blind." Surah Al-Hajj 46. Indeed, the concern of one person for another is one of immense significance in the eyes of Allah. And that is what gives meaning to the life of someone who carries the title of a human.
Haji Muklis banyak membantu kami menyebarkan tentang kids, dan alhamdulillah kami pun masa dia first time dia buat walk from Deseru, I think Deseru ke Kuantan, setiap point yang dia berhenti kami akan menunggu dan support dia. Ramai juga akan support. Bila dia berjalan pun ramai juga yang bagi sumbangan dan bagi semangat ke kids. Dan alhamdulillah Haji Muklis bila ada ni dia share kids kepada masyarakat di luar sana, dan apa yang sumbangan yang ada yang cash pun dia akan bagi kepada kami. Alhamdulillah.
I would like to thank and commend Uncle Muklis for his effort, and we are fortunate to be able to support him, especially in his effort to create awareness towards cancer.
And there's nothing more meaningful than the entrusted prayers from children with cancer and tested families for the hero in their eyes who tirelessly fights for the fate and awareness of childhood cancer, spanning the globe in his steps.
Terus kuat dia punya tenaga kuat dia masih, semoga dia kuat dengan dia punya jua cabaran yang dia perlu lalui. Semoga dia panjang umur, diberi kesihatan yang baik. Itulah daripada saya.
Semoga perjalanan Datuk ke Mekah dalam lindungan Allah.